Okay. Visible my screen?
Yes.
Fine. Okay. So it's day 6, right? Today we are talking, means from today itself, we are talking about inferential statistics, right? So firstly, I'll explain the meaning of inferential statistics. And then we will see what comes under the inferential statistics, which test we can use for the inferential statistics, and how we can perform all these using the R, right? So anyone who has idea about inferential statistics?
Inferential statistics is used to test the hypothesis, to define the hypothesis, to find a correlation, regression, t-test, everything comes under inferential statistics.
Very good. Thank you so much, Mayuri ma'am, for making my task a little easier. Good. So as ma'am said, when I talk about inferential statistics, that means we are interested to infer the population parameters using sample statistic, right? Here, parameter and statistic, both are having the same meaning, that is characteristics. Parameter we are using in terms of population, statistic we are using in terms of the sample, right? So whenever we want to conclude something about the population using the sample, we are talking about the inferential statistics. So here there is a role of hypothesis testing, right? Anyone who wants to say something? What do you understand by term hypothesis?
It is a tentative statement.
It's a tentative statement. Okay, so we can say hypothesis from the name itself. Hypothesis means something hypothetical, right? So hypothesis is a hypothetical statement or assumption or tentative statement, right? So that we are generally making a declarative sentence when I talk about the hypothesis, but it will be tentative in nature. Meaning is what? Until and unless we are not testing it, we cannot say this thing that whatever we have formulated is correct, right? So that is why we are saying whatever the declarative statement we are making, that will be tentative in nature until we have checked it, right? Using the data which we have collected from the field or maybe some other sources, we can check such kind of hypothesis, and that way we can say whether the whatever assumption we have made that was correct or not, right? So if data will support, you will say the hypothesis you have formulated is correct. Otherwise, you will say the hypothesis you have formulated is not correct and you are going with the other way, right? So that is the meaning of hypothesis. Usually, we can say there is null and alternative hypothesis, right? So null meaning is what? Null meaning is void, means no existence kind of thing is null. So generally, always a researcher makes null hypothesis and always it is tested, right? So means whatever test we are performing for testing the null hypothesis. If data is not supporting the null hypothesis, that way we can say we are not going with the null hypothesis. So to conclude, other way around, we are having the alternative hypothesis, right? Till here, I think I'm clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about others? Any doubt so far what I said? Yes. Friends listening, I hope you are listening to me. It's clear.
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, Sonali ma'am. Sonali ma'am, are you faculty somewhere?
I am research scholar
Okay. From where?
from University of Lucknow.
University of
Lucknow.
Lucknow. Okay. I think from your voice, I can sense you are very young, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Good. So till here, if everything is clear, we are moving ahead. Now, when we want to say or we want to conclude something about the population, we are formulating the hypothesis, right? So usually any of the hypothesis person can formulate, but testing will always be on the null hypothesis, right? So to test formulated hypothesis, we have statistical test, right? Which can be divided into the two categories named as parametric and non-parametric test, right? Today we will talk about non-parametric test, right? So when I say non-parametric test, the meaning is that here we have categorical data. Categorical data meaning is what? Anyone?
The data which is ordinal and nominal only.
Very good.
Namesake, and there should be an order.
Very good. So the nominal and ordinal scale data comes under this particular category. We can call this data as a qualitative data, right? So nominal, I think we all know where we are having the categories. And ordinal meaning is along with the categories.
Rank order.
Yes. We can arrange the categories into the particular order, right? So these are the two characteristics of the ordinal scale, whereas nominal scale can only categorize your data, right? So when we are having such kind of data, that is the first clause. Second, when we are or when we are not bothering or considering normal distribution of data, in that case, we can say we can go for the non-parametric test. Sometimes it happens when the means usually once means whenever we talk about the analysis, generally people are looking for the parametric tests, right? Like t-test, ANOVA, regression, correlation, etc. There are so many tests available. So people are generally looking for these kind of tests. But means those who are very rigorous about the assumptions of the parametric test. So if data is not meeting the assumptions of parametric test, in that case, generally it is suggested to go for the non-parametric test, right? So in that case, if your data is not following the normal distribution, even then we can apply the non-parametric test. As for each and every parametric test, we are having one substitute available under this non-parametric test category, right? So this is about the non-parametric test. Under this, there are various tests comes like chi-square.
Spearman row.
Sorry.
Spearman row correlation. Spearman rank order correlation.
Yes.
Mann-Whitney U test. Kendall Tau. Kruskal-Wallis.
Right. So these are the some of the tests, right, which we can keep under the category of non-parametric tests, right? Now, starting with the first one. Sorry. chi-square test, right? So it is firstly a non-parametric test, right? Second, it is based on categorical data, usually nominal data, right? Then here we can say purpose is not means if I talk about the chi-square test, generally chi-square test is non-parametric in nature, and there is a classification in the chi-square test, right? What is the classification? What are the types? So there are two types: goodness of fit and independence of attributes, right? So that means when we are calling, we are having the categorical data, and generally it is nothing but these are the attributes, right? So we want to see the relationship in the attributes, right? So when I say there are two types of chi-square test, first one is the goodness of fit. So goodness of fit is a test or the chi-square test which is requiring one categorical variable with multiple categories, right? So here, generally when we say chi-square test, what it does?
To predict whether we are predicted our prediction is good to fit or not.
Yeah. So generally we are here interested to compare the observed and expected frequencies or count, right? Chi-square test is based on frequencies, as it is a categorical data. So in categorical data, only the possibility is that you can count this data or you can get the frequency of this data, right? Only these are the two things possible. For the categorical variable, you cannot get a value. We will get the count and the frequency. So in case of chi-square test, we want to compare expected and observed frequency. So whatever the data we are collecting from the field, that will be the observed data for us. And whatever your expectation means for a particular category, what you're expecting, how many count should be coming in that particular category, that is your expectation. So you want to compare what is actual and what is you are expecting, right? So here we want to see the uniform distribution of frequencies. Meaning is that uniform distribution of frequencies, meaning is that throughout all the all the categories of the categorical variable, frequencies should be equally distributed. This is what we are expecting, right? So we can say equal distribution, not uniform, meaning equal distribution of frequencies we are expecting, right? Throughout all the categories of the categorical variable, right? Till here I am clear. Yes. Am I
Yes,
clear,
ma'am.
friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is about the goodness of fit. So if you have seen the formula, although I do not need to discuss this, but still, generally formula is based on these two things only, or these two parameters only, right? This is the formula of the chi-square test. Clear to everyone? Now, talking about the second variety of chi-square test, that is independence of attributes. Other name for this is test of association, right? So here when we are interested to see the association or relationship, so it is quite obvious as it is a chi-square test. So we want to see the association in the variables. So that means we will be having more than one variable. So how many variables will be requiring here? 2. So 2 categorical variables are required here to perform the second kind of chi-square test. Is it clear? Now, in the case of second kind of chi-square test, here we need to talk about the term contingency table. So contingency table is what? It is nothing but it is a two-way table which summarize the data, right? So it is a two-way table or two-way classification. So we can call it as a contingency table. That means here one variable will be in row and second will be in column, right? So that type of table is known as contingency table. So it will give you the classification of your data properly. That is indicating that this is the way we have the data available to us, right? So, for example, if I say gender and smoking habit. So suppose I'm asking from the people whether you smoke or not, or whether smoking is your habit or not. So people are saying yes or no, right? So gender will be having two categories, that is male and female. And in this smoking habit, there will be two categories, yes or no, right? So you can, what I can say, imagine this thing. If you are taking gender in the row, so male, first row will be male, second row will be female. Similarly, smoking habit, if you are taking in a column, so first column will be the yes column, second column will be the no column. So how many of the male are saying yes? You can write the count. How many of the male are saying no? You can write the count. How many of female are saying yes, and how many female are saying no? So on the respective places, you can write these counts. So this way, this is known as the contingency table, right? I hope I'm able to.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the concept of independence of attributes. Here, when I talk about expected frequency, although again I'm mentioning this as we are not looking for the calculations manually as we are using the software, but still we need to have the idea about expected frequency. As I said, usually observed frequency is whatever data you are collecting, that will be your observed frequency. But expected frequency, if you are performing these tests manually, you need to calculate by your own. So what is the formula of that? Formula of that is row total into column total divided by grand total. That is capital N, right? But whereas in case of goodness of fit, the E is what? E is nothing but E is the average of observed count, right? And the formula will remain same in the case of second type of chi-square test also. Only the calculation of E will change. But although we are using the software, we do not need to go in the manual calculations. Is it clear till now? Yes. Friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Repeat this one again.
Which one? Sir, which one?
This one, expected frequency.
The formula I need to repeat?
Yes, no, the example that you are given after that smoking, some network problem, so can't hear properly. That's why.
I said about
After-
the contingency table. This is what you are saying. Contingency table is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. After that, I said same formula you need to use for the chi-square test. The difference will be in the calculation of E, that is expected frequency. So in case of second kind of chi-square test, that is test of association, you will calculate expected frequency as row total into column total divided by rand total. Okay.
Okay, madam.
Fine. So this way, this is known as the concept of both of the chi-square test. I hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, talking about the hypothesis formulation. So in the first case meaning the goodness of fit case, generally we are making the hypothesis as there is no significant difference in observed and expected frequencies, right? And I hope it is clear. So alternative will be opposite to this. That is, there is a significant difference in the observed and expected frequency. Done? Clear to everyone? Clear,
We
everyone?
can write first statement we can write is null, is regarding null, and second is alternative, na?
Yes. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Second, that is in case of independence of attributes, where we are comparing the two attributes, right, of the object. So there we are making the hypothesis. There is no association between categorical variables. Done?
Yeah, ma'am.
Done. So this is about the chi-square test conceptual aspect, right? Till here, if I'm clear, so shall we go and can we perform now chi-square test using our yes? Shall I?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So first of all, I'll tell you in both the ways. I have given you one sheet also, but that I'll explain you later on. Firstly, using the vectors or data frames, we will see how we can perform this. Means if we are having data in a small data available, so in that case, if you want to perform chi-square test, how we can do that, right? So for that, firstly, I'm creating a vector. Suppose we want to take the preferences of what I can say. I will talk firstly. I'm talking about the goodness of it. Suppose. So I need to collect the data for one categorical variable here only, right? So suppose I am asking the color preferences. So we have given the choices white, black, red, green, clear, and maybe pink or purple, whatever you want. These are the 5 choices we have given to the people. And suppose we are having total 100 participants or maybe respondents. Clear? Problem is clear. We are asking people which color you are preferring or which color you are liking. So we have given the 5 choices. Out of these 5 choices, we are asking their preference. So people are giving their preference. Is it clear? Friends, it is clear.
Basically, ma'am, you want to ask the preference of 100 participants, and they will write about the white, black, red, green thing.
They will
So
pick
this
which
is-
color
okay.
they are like, white, black, or green, or red, purple, whatever it is, right?
And on the basis of the process, we will categorize the. Okay, then we will let know. Okay.
Hmm. So we can say here we were having the categorical variable, which is color, with 5, I think, na? 5 color categories, right? Done? Fine, friends.
Yes, ma'am.
So our hypothesis will be there is no significant difference in the observed and expected frequencies of color categories. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, firstly, I'll make my vector here. Suppose I'm giving the name to my vector as color. So I'm using here the ref function, right? Done?
Ma'am, why you have written a W 2 times?
So that the frequency, because if I'm using this function ref, so if I'm taking the 5 categories, right? And I'm giving the length out as 100. So it is quite obvious every category will come on for the same number of time, 20, 20, 20. That I don't want to do.
Okay, that's why to break that thing, you just add some random colors also.
Yes, not random, same white, but the frequency I have changed. Some are coming in once, some are coming twice, likewise.
Well, we can choose anything between white, black, red, purple, green.
Here we are generating the data, right? I am just telling R to generate the data by considering these labels, right? And the length of this vector should be 100. So as it is looking that W is coming to I, so that the frequency will be to C. So I'll show you. Suppose I'll type, means not type, I'll let you know afterwards. I'll show you how to make a table, contingency table, and there we will check this. See what is the exact then count coming for W, B, R, and P and D, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. Till here everyone is okay, clear? No doubt. Okay, I'm copying. If anyone wants to use this in the, so I'm keeping it in a chat. Okay, I did. Done. Done.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we will prepare. Suppose I want to see the means I want to see the frequencies, right? So there is a function called table. If I will use table and pass the name of my vector inside this, you can see it is indicating me the probabilities. Done. Visible. Not probabilities, count. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, already there is a table.
Sorry.
This result that BGPRW, it under that gives the some values. So that uh, uh, that from some table that calculated. Color
your
is
question
just
is not clear.
ma'am,
Question
these
is not-
values are occur here. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
So this particular output, so they by using one table, table color. So color it stores only this WPRPG. So these values comes from which particular table? You have the 100 participant record.
Sorry.
This just the 100 participant record you require, or just
Sir, it is 100 participant record. You can check here.
okay. So here we are given the lane dot out that equal to 100 means
See.
that's why it calculate up
Sir,
to
you
the
can see in the console. Please see in the console. Once I am calling my color vector, you can see it has stored these 100 values.
okay. So they are randomly allocate the 100 values or in the same sequence.
Same sequence, you can check WBRG. Whatever I have given, same sequence is repeated, but till the 100th
so,
value. I think we have already read
so
or
same
studied.
sequence will be
Sorry?
after this particular 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After this 9 values, again the same values are repeated.
Yes, and up till the 100th number. We need to put the count 100.
Okay, madam. Now I understand. Thank you.
Okay. So shall I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Now use the function called CHIS2.test. Done? Press Control Enter. Just a minute. I don't know why it is not taking. Just giving me the text, but the text vector only. Yes, you can do one thing. You can store this contingency table in any of the objects. In the same object, I have stored this. This is the one way, right? And then you can pass this like this. Getting me? So Casper is asking you to provide the numeric data, right? As I think maybe I have mentioned this thing or not, but I think we know this thing. The statistics is based on the numbers. It can deal with the numbers only. So the vector which I was passing, it was a text vector or character vector. That is why this function is not taking it, right? So we need to convert it into the number form. That means whatever the contingency table we have taken, I have stored that table in a one particular object, and that object I'm passing inside. So this time I pass this second one color, right? So maybe you can change this. I'm doing this so that you can relate. Right? Clear now?
Ma'am, just copy this content in the text, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, you can find.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so if you got, shall I go and talk about the interpretation part of this?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So we can check from the output. This is the
Who is still
output.
running, madam? Please wait. Madam, who is still
Okay,
running?
okay.
Please wait.
Okay.
But ma'am, I have different value.
Okay, why? What values
I
you are
don't know.
getting?
Should I let me share my screen?
Okay, just a minute. I'm stop sharing.
Ma'am, I also get same value.
Like mine.
Not ये मैडम का जो आया है ना रिजल्ट वो.
And same coming 9.44. It is it's again repeating when we have given color 1 now, as per your thing, but your answer is little bit getting changed when you have written color 1.
I think I'm getting 1.6 as a chi-squared value, and you are getting
9.4, ma'am.
Same value, ma'am. Same earlier. which you were
1.4
getting.
or 1.6. Amit sir?
And 9.4,
Hmm.
same value which you got from the last year run. When you get the
No,
table
no, this
color
is
side.
my screen, not ma'am's screen.
No, I know. I have
Okay,
seen the
I
ma'am
think
screen. I
maybe,
know.
okay, I got the same figures. Mayuri ma'am, maybe in the story, memory of the R, maybe something else was said. So now once again I have run this, so I'm getting the same figures like yours.
Ma'am, instead of color, you wrote color 1.
Yeah. I have wrote color 1, yes.
After when we remove color 1, then my answer is also coming 9.4. But when I write 1,
Yeah. Ma'am, same I'm getting. Sonali ma'am, I remember everyone I'm getting even 9.4. Maybe I forgot to run the line number, whatever according to my line. That chi-square one. This I have run, so I'm getting the same figure. Got it?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
Fine.
showing the scheme now. You can check. Right?
Yes, ma'am. Fine. Here DF stands for
Sorry?
DF is equal to 4.
Degrees of freedom.
Of freedom. And
So
P
here you
value
can see.
is 0.5. It is the value of successful of this thing. P value here in console.
I think, Mr. Can you please wait? I think I am just explaining because maybe some people are new and they're not getting these things, right? So,
Fine,
no, it's fine. No need to say sorry. So here I can say we are getting the chi-squared value is 9.4, degrees of freedom of 4, right? So degrees of freedom in case of goodness of it is n minus 1. N minus 1 is we are having total 5 categories of the color. So 5 minus 1 is 4, right? Next thing is this is the chi-squared value. So here before concluding our what I can say that whether we are going with the null hypothesis or not, we need to understand the thumb rule. So the thumb rule for p value says if your p value is less than your level of significance, right? In that case, you need to reject the null hypothesis, right? Opposite to this, if your p-value is greater than or equals to 0.05, meaning I am writing level of significance. In that case, you need to accept your null hypothesis. So this is the rule. Is it clear to everyone? Friends, it is clear, I hope.
And can you explain little bit one like thumb rule for p-value? If p-value is less than LOS, LOS means here
LO is level of significance.
then reject. Okay, normal. Okay.
So usually people are taking it as 5%, maybe 1% also we can take, 10% also we can take. These are the standard percentages, right? But not necessary. Depending upon your field, depending upon your risk appetite, you can set this percent, right? As I belong to the management side, that comes under the social sciences. So in social sciences, generally people are using it as 5%, right? So suppose here we want to test our hypothesis at 5% level of significance. So that means I need to compare my obtained p-value with the 5%, right? So what I will say here, in this case, if I will say, I can say my p-value is greater than 0.05. It is 0.051. Right? That means in this case, I need to accept my null hypothesis. So the null hypothesis we have made says there is no significant difference in the observed and the expected frequencies of color categories, right? So once you will look at the table, I think here you can see this is indicating you the observed and expected frequencies are almost similar. There is no significant difference. Difference may be, but difference is not significant that you need to take any action. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you please show the last line of the text editor?
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Fine. So shall I go ahead? It is clear how to perform task or goodness software. Yes, ma'am. Fine. So now I'll talk about the independence of attributes. So again, I think I'll take one example. The same example I'm repeating, gender and smoking.
Madam,
Yes.
actually the concept that LO's level of significance is equal to 5%, 1%, and 10%. If the p-value is less than LOS, then it is rejected. And greater than or equal to LOS, then accepted. So in
No,
this case,
it is greater than. Equal to comes here with this.
less than or equal to. No, but in this case, we got the answer 0.05.
0.051 or 0.05.
Yeah, 0.0.
You will round off. It is 0.052.
0.51. Na? So here the level of significance is 5%, 1%, 10%. So here we are accepted that hypothesis. So the value that we got, the p-value is 0.05. No? So how they are accepted, that I don't understand.
Your p is 0.052, which is greater than 0.05. I think it is quite clear.
0.05. But here the level of significance of 5%. There is no 0. 5,
No,
1,
5%
10.
if you convert in decimal.
0.05. No, I think you are from the science side. So I don't think so I need to say this thing. 5% meaning is 0.05.
Okay, there among the 100 these values 5% means out of 100, no?
5% chances are there, or out of 100, 5 chances are there that there can be a risk or there can be a error.
Okay. Now I got. Thank you.
Okay. So shall I go for the next independence of attributes? Fine. So here I'm taking the same example of gender and the smoking habit. This time I'll create my vector in some other fashion. Suppose I am directly I'll take a small sample, but I'll insert the values like this rather than repeating them. That is a ref function I'm not using this time. So you people can wait. I am entering and then I'll give it to you. So you can also copy and paste the same. I don't think so now you people are having any problem in creating the vectors. You can now easily create, right? Fine, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm not able to see your screen.
What about others?
Yes, ma'am. Maybe he's a network problem.
Can see, ma'am.
No network
Okay.
problem. That some buttons, some particular option will be enabled by my side. That's why. Because you are able to miss, your screen is not visible to me. Now your video is visible to me.
You need to pin my screen, sir, where I'm sharing.
Yeah, I have already pinned. Don't watch, crop this video. Already pinned, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, I will skip and again join.
Okay, fine. So one I created, second I'm creating for the smoking habit. This I'm creating. Sorry, this I'm creating using ref.
Ma'am,
Yep.
if we have a data sheet in Excel, then we need not to create these vectors, right?
So I think I provided you one today, ma'am. Both the ways I'm telling you. Please wait.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm providing you till this line, right? You can also copy and paste in your R script if you wish. I shared, you can check. Run it and then tell me, are you getting the same figures like mine?
Yes, ma'am.
One. Good. So what about others? Everyone is getting the same? Shall
No,
I?
madam, still we're running. We're running, madam, please.
Okay. So shall I move or do I need to wait?
Yes, ma'am, from my side.
Ma'am, can you copy that, ma'am? The gender alone, whatever you entered.
I think I already did, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, everyone is ready. Shall I go?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think till here everyone is clear. We have taken our two vectors, that is gender and the smoking habit, and we have taken a table, means we have created using this particular data, we have created a continuous table. So we are understanding this thing that females, 5 females are saying no, 4 are saying yes, 5 males are saying no, and 6 are saying yes. So total we are having 20 people data available. Total 9 females are there and total 11 males are there. Is it clear? And in the no category, 10 and 10 are there. Is it fine?
Ma'am, I didn't get what do you mean by times equal to 10?
I think ma'am, already we have studied the ref function. Times equals to f, meaning is what? Y should come 10 times and should come 10 times.
But okay, not only the F and M. Got it, ma'am. Got it.
Fine. Shall I go?
Yes, ma'am.
So firstly, I think I need to create my hypothesis here, which I forgot to write. So I'm writing my hypothesis. Hypothesis will be there is no association between gender and smoking habits, right? And there is one more way of writing the null hypothesis. I can say smoking habit is independent of gender, right? Done. Done.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. What about others?
Ma'am,
What about others? Clear to everyone? Shall I go ahead?
Basically, you have mentioned there is no association, that there is no association between them, and other you have mentioned or no habit is independent. The meaning is same, I think, na? So you have written the statement like that.
Yes. So shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are going with the CHISQ.test, right? So I need to check. I think I'll check whether it will work or not. Or again we need to do the same thing. No, this time it is working. So we have passed our both the vectors inside the chi-square.test function, and it is returning us the output, right? But I think output is not coming correct. Just a minute. Oh, maybe. Same figure we are getting. Yeah. So might be possible, meaning is very simple because we are having the 10-10 data available. So that is why it is coming like this. Right? Clear? Done everyone? Getting? Friends, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So here you can see your P is greater than your level of significance. Suppose it is 5%, right? So that means you need to accept the null hypothesis. And that way you can say there is no association between gender and a smoking habit, or you can say smoking habit is independent of gender. That means gender is not playing any role in deciding the smoking habit of people, right? Fine, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a
Ma'am,
minute.
still we're trying. We are getting the error.
Okay. What error?
There is error, ma'am.
What error you are getting?
Warning message is there during that
Warning can be,
test.
sir, warning you can overlook, not necessarily dependent on the warning. right? If error is coming only, then we will do something for us. That otherwise we will not look on the error warning part, right? We need to see the statistics we are getting. This is important. In that, you need to see the p-value, which is greater than 0.05. So that way, we will say we are going to accept the null hypothesis, right?
Ma'am, please copy it in the chat, ma'am.
Okay. What I need to
The
copy?
last one.
This
The
line?
last one only, ma'am. Last 2 lines. Yes.
Madam, one more request.
After that, the
Madam,
next.
Yes, yes.
actually, I just rejoined now. So the previous chat box history is not in my chat box.
Okay.
So at the end or whenever you have the time, so please copy and paste the today's total day 6 data is there in chat box. After at the end, or suppose if it is possible now,
I
so
think
you
till
can
now,
paste.
whatever I did, I have copied and pasted. You can check.
Madam, actually the previous part na, that before I rejoined na, so
Sir, I
before
did.
previous history is not in my
I
chat.
did. Sir, please listen. I did. Every syntax which I have written on my this text editor, I have copied and pasted there. You can check. Done? Shall I go ahead?
No, madam, it
Yes,
is not
ma'am.
from the beginning. Ma'am, it is not
Sir,
from the
it is from the
beginning.
beginning. Sir, why you are not
Ma'am,
understanding? It is from the beginning itself.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
I
whatever
just
I have written.
check in my chat box. Just I'm checking my chat box, so it is shown from the gender that you write. Before that,
Before that, there were
at
two
the
more.
beginning you. So that I told na day 6 whole data.
Sir,
The
I
day 6
think
total coding.
Sir, just a minute. I sent 2 lines were. I think I left that. I also pasted. You can check. Shall I go ahead now?
yes, ma'am.
Because what are the comments you write now that you're using that hash?
Sir, comment.
That
I think I'm
are
expecting you people to write, sir. Please, you write. I think we will.
it is not possible, ma'am.
After.
It is not possible at the time you are typing and we are also typing, because it will get time
Sir, please,
and the network is
I
there.
think try to understand. Can I go ahead? I'll copy at the end.
So what I said, ma'am, so now don't now, but at the end you copy and paste, then we'll copy. No, that I told. Not now. At the end. Or otherwise you post in group also. So we are taking the notes, no, ma'am. That's why.
So shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Talking about now the other part of the session, that is, I have already shared one sheet with all of you. I hope people have downloaded, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If you people have downloaded, now you need to import that file in the R environment, right? So we will now see the importing. So importing of, sorry,
You have sent by mail, ma'am.
I think I haven't sent.
No, in WhatsApp group.
Here, I am in a group, but I think it is admin protected, right? I cannot share. Admin can only share. So sir has shared probably.
I think he has not shared. I think.
Yeah, I have downloaded from there only.
From group only.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, that CSV file is there, that I also downloaded.
Okay, so if it is downloaded, shall I go ahead, or do I need to wait for other people?
Downloaded, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. If it is downloaded, you can see there is a function called setwd, known as set working directory. So here you need to give the directory location from where you want to pick the file, right? So I'm stop sharing my screen because now I need to share my complete screen to guide you that how you can do this. So give me a second. I'm sharing the entire screen. Okay, screen is visible, I hope. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now please pay attention and see what you need to do, right? I'm going in my laptop, or I am going in the location of my file. So I don't know where you people are having that file. If that file is available in the download section, you need to go there. If your file you have copied and pasted somewhere in your any particular folder, you need to go there, right? So I'm going in my particular location, my file. You can see this is available here. So I come to my file. I'll do a right click on this and I'll select the properties option. Done, everyone? I need to pick the location of my file. So I'll come to the file, do a right click, and then select the properties from the box. Okay, fine. May I?
Yes, ma'am.
So click on this. So this properties dialog box will open. Under this location, you can check the file location is mentioned here. Expecting every one of you to copy the location. Done?
Wait, ma'am, it's on the phone, ma'am. We have to transfer it to the laptop.
I think that is what I asked initially. Okay.
That's the problem, ma'am.
So once you people are ready, you need to tell me. Are you people ready or not, right? Then I'll explain what you need to do.
Ma'am, after the last location, we also have to give the file name right now.
I'll let you know, ma'am. Wait, please.
Okay, ma'am.
So once everyone is ready, please tell me. Then I'll explain you what you need to do. So shall I? Ma'am, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So if everyone is ready, I'm telling you, you need to go to the file, means wherever you are having that file. So I think you people are knowing your devices better. Once you are downloading, where that file is going. So you need to go that file. If your file, suppose my file is here, you can see the name of the file, same file I think I have given to you people also. So do a right click on this. And then come to the properties, and under the location, whatever the destination or whatever the location of your file is given, copy that location. Fine.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay. Once you people are ready, please tell me. After copying, you need to come back, and then in the set WD under the double quotation, paste that particular location. Right. Are you people ready? Shall I go ahead?
Ma'am, just one small doubt, ma'am.
Yeah.
We have to go to tools and take it, or like how do we have to go from here, ma'am?
Sorry.
How do I
You have to right click the file and go to the properties.
Okay, file properties. Thank you.
So wherever the file is available, do a right click
Madam,
from the properties. Yes. Yes.
There is
Ma'am,
again
done?
one shortcut. There is again one shortcut method, ma'am. Directly right click and copy as a path. It will also copy the path.
Okay, maybe I am not knowing, sir. You can tell.
Directly right click. No need to go properties. When you click right click on that file, na, it go for copy as a path. So it will directly copy the path.
Okay, this one. Next.
Yes,
this
yes,
one.
this one. Yes.
Okay.
So the file name it directly copies
Okay.
there.
So I hope everyone has listened what sir said. So that means
In my system, it's not showing any path, ma'am.
sorry.
So better I follow your.
Okay. Means we have whatever I was knowing, I have told you. One method sir told you people. So whatever is convenient for you people can adopt, right? And this way, once you are copying the location, you need to come under the set WD. Inside the double quotation, you need to paste the location. Still here, everyone is okay. May I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Done. Now, this is meaning is that I am setting the working directory here, right? So press Control Enter. After this, okay, we are getting an error, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Other is some.
So what you need to do, you can come to the location, and here you need to make double whatever is the slash given to you, that is backward slashes, you need to make it double, right? Clear? Yeah, it is working now. Done? Done, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Done. So now working directory is set. We will go for the read.csv function. And then I'll copy the name of my file. Rather than typing, I'll suggest copy the name of the file. So there will be no mistake. And at the end, you need to type .csv. Done?
Ma'am, it shows me an error.
Okay, what error you are getting? I think I'm not getting any.
Unexpected token owner.csv. In line or in text editor only, they're showing a cross.
Okay, share your screen. Double quotation is not there, ma'am. You need to use double quotation.
Where? In education, before education.
The name of the file should be enclosed in the double quotation or maybe single.
Got it, ma'am.
Then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So my screen is visible, I hope. Visible?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think I will store this in the data. Done? Done, everyone? Yes. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now in the environment, you can see I have stored my file in the data object which is created here. It is showing me 20 observations, 4 variables. So I can, after this information, there is one, what I can say, icon is coming. Click on this. This is a file icon. Click on this. So you can see your data. Right? So here we are having gender, pet owner, and the education. Okay. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I will check the structure of my data frame. It is showing me I am having gender, pet ownership, education, 3 variables. Means identity of the respondents also is given there, and all the variables are integer. Fine. Fine, everyone. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if suppose I want to see the pet ownership and gender relationship, I want to see whether the gender and pet ownership is associated or not. So I'll make my hypothesis firstly. There is no association between gender and pet ownership. Right? Done?
Yes, ma'am.
So I need to now perform chi-square test on this. Data dollar. Done? Clear, everyone? I think there is no meaning in copying the set WD because my location will be different from yours, right? So I'm not copying this. But if you wish to take these lines, I'm copying for these for you people, right? Done?
But ma'am, I get chi-square approximation may be incorrect. They give a chi-square, x squared and DFP values, all those.
Same thing I will tell you also that warnings we can generally skip, and usually this is only the demo data which I provided to you. This is not the actual data, right?
Okay.
And the thing is that the data is very small in numbers. Maybe this kind of warnings we are getting generally for chi-square test, we need to have a large data.
Got it.
Yeah. So everyone has got this output here, I hope.
No, ma'am, I did like a sir told copy path, and I didn't get. Then again, I included that double hash, ma'am, like how you told.
Okay. So now
Still, I'm getting error, ma'am. I'm getting error in it.
So can you share your screen? Possible?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, in the line number 307 or whatever is number, double quote is missing. The name of the file should be enclosed in the double quotation, right?
But yes,
Then
ma'am, 306
the
also.
line number 306, I think opening bracket is missing.
Oh,
I think I cannot see clearly, but according to me, I think opening bracket is missing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The opening bracket is missing.
yes, yes, ma'am. Correct, ma'am.
Yeah. So now
Okay.
run and see.
No. You have done this correctly previously. you have to start the opening bracket before double quotation.
Okay.
And I think in case of 307 line, you use third bracket. I think we use first bracket.
1 second. I'll just do this. It is also error.
Still you are getting any error?
Ma'am,
Yes.
she has
The
already
name of the
included
file
the.
is mentioned.
Ma'am, she has already
Name of the
included the
file.
name of the CSV file.
Yes. that's
Yeah,
it.
when you copy path, it comes that way only.
So you need to keep till the downloads.
Okay, ma'am.
Remove the file name from here.
Okay, only that. Okay, ma'am.
.csv also you need to remove.
Then this slash also, ma'am.
No, slashes will also be removed, and that what the
Only C is okay.
yeah.
This is fine, ma'am.
No, you have to remove CSV.
CSV.
.csv will be removed.
Okay.
Now fine.
I'll check this, ma'am. 1 second. Oh, God.
Still you are getting error.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I'll leave this, ma'am. I'll check it later.
No, why we will check it later. Can you increase the font size firstly?
Yes, ma'am. I'll do that, ma'am. Tools.
Appearance, 4th number. Go up.
Yeah. Appearance.
Font size. $12 or 13?
12.
13.
Okay.
One more. Yeah.
No, you have written 11.
No, 1 second.
Okay.
1 second. Getting, ma'am?
Little better. Remove that selection. I think font has not increased. I don't know. Have you applied this?
No, ma'am, font is not increased.
Yeah. Have you applied?
Because she has to increase the upper font, the size, the appearance. Zoom is 100. There is a editorial font size. You have to change.
Go up. Yeah, here. One more, yes.
Yes.
Now click. Yeah, apply or okay. Click on apply. Yeah. Now it's yeah.
Set word.
Just a minute. Remove the selection.
Okay. This one, ma'am.
No, selection means you selected that line, na? So remove the selection.
Okay.
Yeah. And what is the error? Cannot change.
Error in set W. Cannot change working directory.
Okay. One more time. Run the line. 306.
306. You want me to run, ma'am?
Okay. Yeah. And I hope you have not made any changes here. Whatever you have copied as it is, you have pasted here, right?
Yes, ma'am. I just did that copy path, ma'am, like sir said, and now I removed that name alone.
Have you run?
Yes, ma'am.
I think you should go as ma'am said. Go in the properties and then copy the path.
And what it means in the console, you are getting something else at the right side. What is that? I cannot read that. What is that? In the console, in the error, you are getting something else at the right side. What is that? Show something is written.
Show trace back. Return with debug.
Okay, fine. Okay, so ma'am, do the copy and pasting of the path the way I told you.
Ma'am, here itself I'll have to go click on file, ma'am.
Go to the yes, go to the location of your file. Do the right click. Go to the
Okay.
properties.
Okay. I'll do that. 1 second. Right click.
Now in my case, I downloaded again, and it was working now.
Ma'am, after
I
right
was
click,
facing issue.
ma'am, properties, then ma'am.
Then the dialog box.
Yes, dialog box is coming. Ma'am.
Location you can find opposite to location path will be there.
Yes, ma'am, it is there, ma'am.
So copy the path.
Okay.
Select and copy it.
Yes, ma'am.
Close that. Done.
Copy, close. Yes, ma'am.
Then come
Madam,
here.
she every time use the double slash. Only one time single
Yes.
slash is required for.
Come to this location. Yeah. Line number 306. Remove everything. Open and closing bracket will be there.
Okay.
Double quotation. Put the path here. Paste here. Yes. Close the bracket. Yes. Now replace that single slash with the
double slash, ma'am.
Yeah.
For every.
No, not every. Only at the beginning.
No, ma'am, put everywhere.
In my case, it is working like this. Maybe you can check if it is working in your case, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. The error went off, ma'am.
Now you're getting?
I'm just checking, ma'am. I'm just running it. I got it, ma'am. Set word.
Now come to the line number 307.
Okay, here what I have to do, ma'am?
Enclose the name in the quotations.
The education alone. From there.
Yeah. Start.
Okay, ma'am.
At the end. .csv. After that, close it.
Still, I'm getting an error, ma'am.
Ma'am, she is using third bracket. She need to use the first bracket.
Ma'am, index bracket you cannot use. You need to use the round bracket. It is
Round
not,
bracket.
you're not going for the indexing.
Okay.
.csv is a function. So round bracket you need to use.
I'm using.
Now run.
Yes.
You can store this in the data. Before read, write data.
Okay.
Assignment sign.
Again, ma'am, now?
No. Line number 307.
Okay. What do I have to write, ma'am?
Before read, write data. DATA.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Assignment symbol.
Assignments. Undersign. Ma'am, I didn't get it.
Less than hyphen.
Okay. Yes,
Now run. Done.
Okay, ma'am. Is it correct, ma'am? The output is correct?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I just want to know one thing. While you are typing in a black background, but we got white background. And again, when you are typing, you get that proper arrow, proper greater and lesser than sign, but we didn't get. Why, ma'am?
It is regarding the type of the R script I selected or the type of background I selected. It is possible from appearance only. So from appearance, you can change.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'll stop sharing the screen.
Yes.
I'm getting that.
Ma'am, I am facing same problem.
What problem are you getting, ma'am?
Ma'am, why I'm not able to
Not
stop?
running, error is showing.
Okay, once Rama ma'am will
Yeah, I can.
you can share. You share again. You can you share, ma'am? Possible for you to share?
Ma'am.
Yeah, please share. So meanwhile, I think we have done no chi-square test. You people can interpret, and then we are having one more data available, that is the education. So those who have performed this, understood this, I'm asking them to perform one more chi-square test between the pet ownership and the education variable from the same data set.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, Sonali ma'am, you share meanwhile.
Ma'am, is my screen is visible?
That ma'am, that single slash should be replaced by the double slashes. Line number 650. Now run. Yes. Run this also. .csv is missing, I think, at the end of the name.
Okay, ma'am.
Now run.
Yes, ma'am.
And just a minute. Yeah, yes. Good. You people are understanding now. That's great. Understanding now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Fine. So shall I share my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone who has performed,
Yes, ma'am.
what results you are getting, ma'am?
X square. Should I share my screen or should I tell you?
As you wish.
X squared equal to 3.2967, DF equal to 2, P value equal to 0.1924.
Okay, fine. So what interpretation you will draw?
P is lesser, P value is less than the significant, then we reject the null hypothesis.
But I think P is point.
Oh, point is 0.19.
So it is greater than 0.05, no? So we need to accept null hypothesis.
Greater than
19% is greater than 5%.
Yes. I have mistaken it as 0.5.
Yes, correct. Done. Then, what about others?
Madam, we are not trying. We didn't solve that.
What you haven't solved, sir?
Nothing, ma'am. Just looking to that problem. But I have the last solution that you gave, only that much we have solved. This
Okay, no
particular
problem. I think
this
you
test.
need to use the same data set and then you can find between the pet ownership and education. So same kind of syntax you need to write. Nothing else. Fine.
So which test we have to perform? Which test?
Chi-square test only, sir. We are talking about the chi-square test.
Okay.
And we are talking about the two variables. So that means the same way, whatever we have written, we will write saying we will replace this gender with the education. That's all. Fine. Fine, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yesterday, I have told you
What are
about
the two
empty
variables, madam? Which
Sorry?
variables? Which two
Sir,
variables we
how
have to
many
use?
variables are there in your sheet? Have you checked that?
4 variables are there.
So I think in 2 we have already applied, right? ID
Gender
is not
and
the
pet owner we
ID is
apply.
not the
So
variable. ID is only the identifier. So which variable is left now? Education. So you need to find between the education and pet ownership. That's all.
Okay, education and pet owner. Okay.
Yeah. Done? Shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
So now empty cars, I think I introduced already with all of you, right? So you people are knowing about this. You can see explanation of the variable in the fourth window when I am using this question mark empty cars. Now you can find we are having some of the variable which are categorical, engine type and the transmission type, right? So I'm expecting you, not now, but this is a kind of task I am giving to you. Find association between engine type and transmission type. Using empty cars data set. Done? Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the task which you need to do. And that way I think you will understand how to do the chi-square test.
Ma'am, can you please copy paste the task?
Okay. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So I think, friends, I can conclude, and if you are having any queries, I will take afterwards. So I can say today we have understood the concept of non-parametric test, right? I tried to explain you the inferential statistics. We have seen there are varieties in the chi-square test named as the goodness of it and the independence of attributes type of chi-square test. We have understood for the first type, that is goodness of it, we need to have one categorical variable with certain categories. And for the second variable, we need to have two categorical variable with the categories, right? Then we have seen today one more thing, that is how to import data. So I think I have told you one method today. If it means day after means tomorrow, I think there will be no session. It's Sunday. On Monday, probably I'll explain you one more way of importing the data, and we'll see that after that we will see which test we are going to perform on Monday. Today I think we have seen the chi-square.test function we can use, which is a inbuilt function in our environment. Using that we can pass the parameters and we can get the results. Apart from that, one more important rule is we have seen, which is the p-value rule, which is the thumb rule of the p-value. So if p-value is greater than your level of significance, you need to accept your null hypothesis, and if it is vice versa, you will reject the null hypothesis, right? This was the whole thing which we have understood today. I hope this learning will help you in your study portions. So this is all from my side. Now session is open for questions and answers if you are having any.
Ma'am, I just want to thank you. You are a wonderful teacher. I just waited, I think, 2 to 3 months to learn art from you.
Okay. Thank you so
And
much.
I don't regret that wait.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's literally a compliment for me. Thank you for that.
Ma'am, possible to share the all script for today's
Sir, what are you saying? Not clear. Karthi sir, your voice is not clear. Repeat it
all
again.
script, today's discussion.
I already did, sir. You can check. I have pasted the theoretical part also in the chat box. You check, please.
No, I joined in Google Meet in very late. Okay, previously I have joined with the YouTube. That's why I'm not getting the all script. Satish sir already said you, but that time there is so many thunderstorm. That's why I'm not open my laptop.
I think voice is not clear to
Impossible.
me.
Please.
Anyone who can understand what he is saying, what is he asking?
Ma'am, he said he joined late.
Hmm.
Okay, so beginning you pasted that commands and all, not commands. The content here, ma'am.
I think I already pasted, no?
That is not here, ma'am. These are
Ma'am,
Gender
that's the
test
same
only.
thing. Karthik sir also want the same thing, that the today's whole data that you type na in your studio editor, that because
yeah.
something are not able to
Yeah.
type
But
at the
everything I
same time.
pasted,
That's it.
everything.
No, madam, no,
Satish sir, listen.
no whole data.
Listen carefully. I think I pasted everything, but it is in the fragment. You need to copy whole thing in your what I can say Word file, and that will need to understand what I have pasted. Because I think I already told you people this thing. It is very tedious to copy these number of what I can say words in one messages. It takes time. So whenever I'm pasting, I'm expecting you people to copy and paste in your wherever document you want to do, maybe in the text script, maybe in the Word file. So you can see I have pasted many things there.
Ma'am, I'll just share, ma'am. Actually, sir, ma'am is shared at 6:36. Okay, to test formulated hypothesis statistical test. That is what she started in the very beginning.
Yes, I think from here I started.
All
the
theory,
class
all
today.
theory, all theory.
Yes.
Ma'am, can I leave because I have another class?
Yes. Which class you are going to join now, ma'am?
Ma'am, I teach statistics.
Oh wow, to whom?
To IGNO student, IGNO MAPC student.
Wow. So are you associated with IGNO? How?
No, ma'am. I give private tuitions.
Oh wow, that's great. That's good.
Okay, ma'am. Good night. Thank
Good
you.
night. Good night. Thank you. Some more thing I think I have pasted in the chat. You can check if I have not pasted previously. You can get it from there, right? Fine, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. What about you, Satish sir? You can check. I think I have pasted now everything.
Yes, madam, that I want, because this data is
Thumb
not
rule.
copied.
Just
Yes,
a
ma'am.
minute. Thumb rule, I think I have not pasted. So I'm
Yes,
pasting
thank
that
you.
also.
Thank you.
Thumb rule also I pasted. You can check it, right? Fine now?
Yes, ma'am. Everything is there, ma'am.
Yeah. Fine. So thank you so much, everyone. This is all from my side. Tomorrow there will be no session. And one thing I want to communicate, Yogi sir, are you there? Monday probably, sir, Monday probably I'll join little late by 6 because I'm having my examination on Monday. So I'll come late from the venue of the examination, right? So I'll join by 6. So you please communicate to the participants that tomorrow Monday session will be from 6 p.m. Okay, fine. So thank you, everyone. It is all from my side.